Hi, I'm Mr. Sam, the allotment man, and we're in the back garden today with Dad. We're going to have a look round, see what's growing, and the sun's shining. So safety first, put your hats on, because we've got no air.
I have. Breathing.
Breathing. No, hair.
That's right, it's got an H.
Lovely. Here we go. So then, where are we going to have a look? So first of all, we're going to go look in the greenhouse, and Dad's going to show us what's been growing in there. So we find ourselves in the greenhouse. So
Yes.
Dad, what's growing in the greenhouse?
Well, same as before. We've
Marvellous.
got tomatoes, which are a little bit bigger than they were
They're very
last
big.
time.
They're as tall, taller than you. And he's very tall.
Oh, yes.
Very tall indeed. Yes.
And we've got some nice ones. They're coming. Then it's interesting, actually.
Yeah.
Somebody might know the reason why.
Why?
Why?
What?
Oh, yes. Why? The reason why these ones are growing and they're still green.
Yeah.
Okay, and yet they get more heat and so on.
Yeah.
It may be chemical, I don't know. And there's a few, we've got 2 plants outside which are a lot further on, and they're all from
And
the
they're
same-
just outside?
Yep.
No greenhouse? So why
No.
do we bother with the greenhouse then?
Something to do, isn't it?
It is something to do. So there we are. So our tomatoes, as you can see, they're...
Yes, well, yeah, we'll show them. And the other thing is,
Yeah.
I was going to say they're a lot thicker stems, but I know why that is.
Why is that?
Because of the wind.
The wind, oh yeah, it thickens them up, doesn't
Yeah,
it? It
it
strengthens.
does, yeah.
Obviously, there's no wind in here,
No.
so we've got them in our pots. That helps us water them, doesn't it?
Yeah, it concentrates the feed into one place.
So the feed goes where we want it to, but there is no bottom in the pots, is there?
No.
So the roots can go down. All right. So you don't have to water them so often as if they were in a grow bag. They would dry out, so it's terrible
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So there we are. There's our tomatoes, still green, still
Yeah.
growing, still wonderful.
Bit-
Over here,
just a bit more on. There's a tomato plant.
there is a
Which
tomato
are
plant.
going green, red rather.
Yeah.
But this one broke off one that was outside,
Right.
and I just stuck it in the ground.
So
the
it was
pot.
part of. It was the top part of the. It wasn't the rooted part.
No, it was one of the joint bits.
Oh, okay.
You know, and I was told, somebody told me once, if you're lucky, they will grow,
Oh,
and it's.
and it has. So there we are.
They're fruity or maturing. Now the gases, I'm told, actually, I do remember now.
Yeah.
If you get one that's already fruity, that will start helping those.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Or you use a banana.
Well, whatever you do in your spare time is up to you. So there we are. So we've also got some other things in here. We've got ginger. Would you believe it? I tried to grow ginger last year. Completely failed. So Dad had a go at planting the ginger. So what did you do with the ginger first of all? You put it in water, didn't you? Or something?
Yeah, I put just from Tesco's.
What?
Other supermarkets are available.
They are available. So it wasn't a specific seed
No,
bit. It was
just a piece that you buy normally, a natural piece of roots,
A natural-
or they call it a rhizome, I think, that you buy to chop up and put in your delicious curries.
Okay, so walk us through it. Okay, so we've
So
gone
you buy a
into
piece,
Tesco's.
You
and-
buy a piece, ever so cheap,
Right, we've got a bit, all right,
and
of
you
ginger.
bring it home, and you soak it. Some people say soak it for about half an hour in tepid warm water.
Right.
I didn't know this, so I just stuck it in a jar, just over a jar, on a jar with water underneath it.
That was on the windowsill, wasn't it?
That's right, indoors.
That's it. So it was getting humidity.
Yeah,
Right.
and that's supposed to attract, it to grow, but that sort of didn't work. So in the end, I just stuck it in some
Stuck it
Pots.
in some pots, and look at them.
Yeah.
Look at these.
yeah. And I started off
Yeah.
with a couple of small pots.
Yeah.
And then when I saw that they were starting to grow, I put them in a big pot each. See, there's one there and one there.
They're in their lovely big pots.
And then you must keep them damp,
Very damp.
and they like this weather. And then there we are. You can see
Yeah.
that's the piece of ginger sticking out.
There's the bit of ginger sticking out. Lovely.
There and there. And I keep them damp, and what will happen is they will multiply their roots,
Yeah.
and then every so often, sorry,
Yeah, you've got to
Yeah.
talk near the microphone.
yes, they will multiply their roots,
Yeah.
And then every so often, over the years, because it's not a yearly crop, you can keep it for ages. And if you're in a nice warm country like some of you in Australia, New Zealand,
There's lots of warm. We don't have to
warm
list.
country,
We don't have to
not
list
all of
them all.
No.
No.
There's 169 different countries in the world. Did you know that?
Fascinating, fascinating.
Anyway,
Lovely. Yeah.
what you do is you can have them outside, I suppose.
Lovely. So there we are. There's our ginger. We've
Yeah.
got
And then,
pepper.
we haven't
Oh,
finished.
right. Okay.
And then you break up. You can dig them up, break off the ginger, and then which you can eat.
Yeah.
And put the rest back, and it'll keep.
Oh,
growing,
keep on
see?
growing. Well, that's brilliant. Well
So
done.
you
Let
don't
us know if
ever
you've
buy it again.
let us know if you've grown some ginger and it's going well. We've obviously only got this far so far, so fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Over there we've got that's peppers, isn't it?
Yeah, they're
Sweet
sweet
pepper.
ones. They're called banana.
Yeah, we brought that from our garden centre because we couldn't be bothered to grow it from seed. But you know, pretty good. So that's good. And also over here,
They're getting a bit old and
a bit old and manky now. We've had a few.
a bit like me, really.
Yeah, we've had a few. They're cucumbers. We've had loads of cucumbers off these, and they've been really successful. So there we are. That's a little trip around the green.
Still 1 or 2 on here.
Yeah.
1 or 2.
We've had a little trip around the greenhouse. Let's go see what's going on outside.
Yep. Okay, off you go.
So here we are at one of our beds outside. So this is where our carrots are.
Yeah, mostly carrots.
Got wire sticking out. No, sorry. We got all our carrots here. So, Dad, talk us through our carrots.
They're carrots.
All right. They're carrots.
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 And carrots.
Brilliant. Now, what we did, a few, what?
Beetroot.
Beetroot in the middle. Wonderful. There we go. Beetroot in the middle. So we planted our carrots. I think it was about 2 weeks apart, wasn't it?
Yeah.
In the rows.
Yeah.
So then we get a nice supply, constant supply, rather than getting hundreds of carrots at the same time.
And
So we like nice and fresh.
There's some did much earlier, actually.
Much earlier.
Yeah.
They're over here. Okay. Do you want to pull one out?
Yeah. See if we can find
So, because we've had some that actually look carroty, and they don't look like little men with lots of things. That's it.
Yeah.
There you go.
They've still got a while to go.
They got a little while to go. There you go, buddy. Yeah. Nice little carrots. There you go. Isn't that wonderful? So there's our carrots. We've eaten quite
bigger than that.
bigger than that, haven't we?
Oh yeah.
But yeah, that's just boasting, isn't it? Really.
Absolutely.
So on the sides here we've got a net.
It's all live, folks.
Yeah, exactly. Well, sort of recorded really. But we've got a very fine mesh underneath here. That's for our carrot fly to stop the carrot fly getting in. We've got a bigger mesh on top. That's to stop the blackbirds and the pigeons and butterflies from getting in as well, because we've got some pigeons that just live up in a tree up over there, and they come down and they eat anything, even if they don't like it. They destroyed loads of stuff, didn't they?
They did. Yeah.
And we got
some. Bring my gun from the
Oh yeah, we'll do that. Brilliant. Okay, we'll do that.
Yeah.
And we've got our courgette plant over there. Not doing a lot though, is it?
No, it's too much.
Not enough light there. Yeah. And we've got our raspberries over there, which are doing very well. Got lots of raspberries.
Yeah.
And we
some
radishes and stuff. So there we are. That's we're just pointing at stuff really. That's what we got.
Yeah. You've all seen it all before. It's just growing.
It is just growing. Yeah. So I tell you what, shall we?
Except under there, you haven't seen that. What's under there is some Swedes. I planted them a bit late.
Very late.
Well, you either plant them in about June or May, June.
Right.
And you're supposed to start getting them about September, or you can plant them later. So I'm going to try some, and I put them under there to get them going.
Yeah,
so
give them a
We've
chance.
had some really cold weather this year, and it's only really this last week turned nice, hasn't it?
It's turned out nice again. Isn't that lovely?
Yeah.
So there we are.
So
that's
I might
good.
take that off soon. Yeah.
Okay, so there we are. There's that over there. And there's a butterfly. Go on, get it. Go on. Yeah, all right, steady. Yep, okay, right. So there we go, got the butterfly. So that's what's happening out here, really. Is that? Oh, we've got runner beans, obviously.
Oh, maybe this will work.
Oh, go on then, give it a go. Very good. You won't be bothering us again. No. So there we are. So there we go. We have got our runner beans there. They're producing now, and that's about it. So.
Oh, just the squashes round the corner.
Oh, and we're going to have a look at the squashes. Let's go and have a quick look now. Here we go. So So here we find ourselves at the squashes. Squashes. We've done the same thing as we've done with our tomatoes. We've put them in buckets and there's no holes. Oh, sorry, there is a hole at the bottom of the bucket. And there we are. This one's starting to climb. It's doing a bit better than these two because it gets the sun more.
Yeah.
It's amazing that what a foot or a few inches can do. So that's just a bit of a difference. So there we go. And
I've also given them a bit of feed today.
Yeah, they're not very exciting, are they?
No, they just sit there.
That's it, really. And down here we've got some moolies.
Yes.
Some moolies.
You can see that one's trying to escape.
It is. Okay, we've got some moolies and we've got some courgettes here. Is that courgette? It looks like a marrow on there.
It's a marrow.
It's a marrow. Well, it must be a marrow if it looks like a marrow. So there's marrows there. Some leeks there. Ready to go be planted into somewhere more substantial. And what are these?
Turnips.
Turnips. And we've got turnips there. So there you go. That's about it. Oh, and
that's right. I've got to take those down.
sunflowers. Well, don't do it now. Sunflowers we're about to finish.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
I was just going to show in the storehouse. If we've got a battery, just to show what potatoes we have dug up and onions.
All right then.
They're in the cool place where.
Well, what
you
we'll do,
keep
we'll
them.
film it in a minute, and while we're talking, we'll do the. No, don't go now. No, I'll do it in a minute. So there we go. So we've probably now shown you the potatoes. I'll film it in a minute, and we'll put them over. Editing. See what I mean?
editing.
Yeah. So there you go. So that's it. So actually, down a little bit. There you go. So that's it for today from Mr. Sam, the allotment man, and my dad. Hope you've enjoyed this.
Did they guess who I was?
Oh yeah. Did you guess which one Dad was in
Some
the film
people
before?
did.
Have a look at the film before, the cine film sort of thing. It's Dad when how old were you?
About 26.
About 26.
So it was about 10 years ago.
About 10 years ago. He filmed that. See if you can see which one he is.
40
So-
years ago, actually.
Yeah, 40 years.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, surprise.
Yeah.
There you go.
Really?
You sure it's only 40? Right, so there you
I
go.
am.
So that's it. So from me, Mr. Sam, the allotment man, and Dad, see you soon and happy growing. Bye.
Bye-bye.